Hey, guess what? I remembered to plug the microphone in. Just lost my whole intro. Let's get it started, folks. And there he is. The Shadow King. And he's my lord.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring from the pits of hell, weighing in at 420 pounds, the Witch King.
That's right, the Shadow King. All fear him. Apparently there's been a glitch with my arena creator. And there he is, folks. The Shadow King. And making his way to the ring, it's the Giant.
And his opponents, first, from New Hampshire, weighing in at 386 pounds, AJ the Giant.
AJ the Giant. Has been determined to show off his athleticism as of late. Is promising to go on to win this #1 contendership. And man, does the Shadow King even dwarf the Giant. This is not the arena that I'd originally put together.
And from Concord, New Hampshire, weighing in at
But it's the one we're going with.
pounds, the Boss, Brandon Boone.
And there he is, the owner of the MVWF, Brandon Bones. Does he still represent the VWA? Lots of questions in the absences of things like Johnny Uppercut and Frankie Fisticuffs. Looks to be in an uncharacteristically good mood. And this crowd all over Brandon Bones. finally making his return. Oh.
And from Charleston, West Virginia, weighing in at 209 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion.
What the hell is he doing?
Ryan Crawford.
What is G-Man Ryan Crawford doing wearing a WWE Championship belt? Does he still believe that he's the MVWF champion? Because you're not going to prove any points by wearing a competing bunch of jerks' championship belt to my ring. And there he is, pointing down Brandon Bones. By the way, this is the first time He-Man Ryan Crawford and Brandon Bones have stepped inside the same ring since Match Mania. Kings of War, the event where Rock Holly makes his return. And Rock Holly returning to step to the top of the world to claim what is his.
And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 261 pounds, unbreakable Rock Holly.
Rock Holly, the MVWF legend and last year's Wrestler of the Year, was a champion for a tremendously long time with a tremendous resume of championship title defenses. And that is an important detail to remember here tonight, especially as it concerns tonight's main event. Because as it stands, no champion since Rock Holly has been able to successfully defend the MVWF Championship with a definitive victory. Now, Ryan Crawford did go to a time limit draw against Brandon Bones at Match Mania, or should I say a tie in the Iron Brawl. But that being said, I don't remember what I was saying. And as usual, Rock Holly making his traditional grandiose entrance. Man, this one's gonna get ugly. Look at that crew over there. And Rock Holly gonna walk right through the crowd of them. And AJ the Giant standing kind of close to the Shadow King. We've never had a five-way match before in the MVWF. And this one is no holds barred. Falls count anywhere. Anything goes. All right, let's wrap this up. Look at everyone in this match. And the Shadow King staring right down at Rock Holly, and Rock Holly staring right back at him. And just so you know, the Shadow King has absolute maximum attribute points, and whoa, there goes Crawford flying across the ring. And the Giant now has Brandon Bones, throws him across the ring. And they have squared off just about exactly the way I would have expected. The Shadow King after the legend, Rock Holly. And we've got something of a triple threat match hanging out inside the ring. Duck underneath, clothesline by Brandon Bones. Face first to the ring skirt, and Crawford gets German suplexed, I think. And now here's Bones. Oh man, tried to roll the dice with AJ's head onto Crawford's, but he just barely missed. Off the ropes goes Bones. Knee lift, neck breaker. Kind of hard to see what's going on with Rock Holly out there, but the Shadow King went for his first pinfall cover. And now Crawford and the Giant facing off one-on-one inside the ring. After Crawford betrayed the Giant during the six-man tag war, causing him to get choked out after he had Brandon Bones beat. Oh, the Shadow King gets welcomed to the MVWF, and Crawford's now got that baseball bat. Oh, AJ just in time saved himself. This one with a 60-minute time limit. And now AJ the Giant, oh, big running, knocks the bottom out. Shadow King outside the ring, belly-to-belly suplex on the floor. And Crawford, one of his holy grails in this whole series of matches with Brandon Bones, has been his absolute determination to try and make him tap out to a submission hold, which in, well, 5 matches now he's been unable to do. What a... Crawford power bombs Bones over the top rope to the floor! Oh, he's trying to kill him! And now Rock Holly takes a tombstone on the floor! Referee, get over there! 1, 2, 3! Rock Holly has been destroyed! And the Shadow King claims his first victim! Press slam, Crawford gets crushed! Oh, one blower there! Crawford trying to rally the support of this crowd. He's alone in there with the Shadow King. Oh, nice move by Crawford. Now off the ropes. He's got to move. He's slow. Oh, clotheslines him down, and Crawford feeling the power. As we are down to what was originally scheduled to be a fatal 4-way. And a DDT sends the Shadow King outside the ring. And Crawford now just staring at AJ as he drops the knees on the lower back of Brandon Bones, and he is alone now for the second time this year. And now AJ trying to interrupt. He will not let Crawford sink that submission hold in. And Crawford goes for the cover. 1, 2... And Crawford brings Brandon Bones. He's gone. Oh, look at this. Grabbed him by his double mohawk. Nicely done, Crawford. Oh, what was that? A running headbutt. Covers AJ. No. Going for the cross arm breaker. And he hooks the leg. AJ in big trouble on the Shadow King. Uses his power to get himself out of that one. I guess he wasn't going to do that belly-to-belly suplex on a guy the size of the Shadow King. Look at the power! Oh, couldn't hold him up there. And what is the Shadow King going to do? Off the ropes. Wolf Moonsault! The Shadow King can do anything, and he is going to destroy the Giant here tonight. Oh, powerbomb! Nice defensive move by the Giant. Clotheslines him down. And AJ, oh, disrespecting the Shadow King, this neophyte only in his first match. But to me, as his thrall, is the odds-on favorite to win this one. He has minimal speed, but otherwise, oh, nice move by Crawford. Relying on his speed and aerial diversions to succeed against the much larger Giant. DDT. And finally, we're going to have it out between these two here. And now Crawford maybe looking to put the signature on it. 1, 2, and AJ kicks out. Nicely done by the Giant. Oh, Crawford maybe going back to what got him the championship to begin with. Oh, man, he's going for the ankle lock. And the Giant, I think, no rope breaks in this match. Double underhook from behind the... Oh, up in the air! Crucified! And now Crawford going to be tested here by the Shadow King. Clothesline misses. Boom! Did you see that kick? DDTs him. The Shadow King is not afraid to shed his own blood. 1, 2, and the Shadow King kicks out at 2. And everyone throwing kicks at him. And Crawford now has heard the rumors for weeks about the Shadow King's arrival. And AJ not letting him grab a weapon. And now Crawford's busted open. Nice counter move. AJ shouldn't be trying martial arts against the Gi Man. Oh man, face first into the ring barrier. What is that? Shadow King got in the way of whatever Crawford used to counter right there. And the Shadow King from behind, and Crawford bleeding profusely. And the Shadow King doesn't care who he hits. Oh, the bloody face of the former champion. Oh, this is getting gory. Just the way the Shadow King likes it. Oh, the Giant showing his power. Referee way out of position. 1 count only. And Crawford taking a hike. Going for a walk. Perhaps he's looking for his baseball bat. Besides, he couldn't find it. Can't remember where it went. Oh, monkey flip into the stairs. And now into the cross arm breaker. And he doesn't even allow him to cinch the holding. But AJ trying to steal a pin. 1, 2, and the Shadow King kicks out so late right there. Knocks the bottom out. AJ doesn't let Crawford get the pin of the Shadow King. He wants it for himself. 1, 2, and the Shadow King. Saved by the referee's lack of response. And everyone going after the Giant. Crawford just laying the stomps in on AJ the Giant, and everyone rolls out of the ring. This one been a wild and crazy brawl. Crawford bleeding. The Shadow King bleeding, and AJ eats the corner of the announce table. Oh, this is a little payback. We saw some of that from Crawford earlier. Clothesline by the Key Man. Oh, look at this, but the Giant really knows how to snatch a guy up into the air. The Shadow King just going to let Crawford do his dirty work. Oh, man. Heart punch. Now look at this. Oh, you're a Nagi. Three-way brawl. Punches just being thrown in all directions. And oh, man, the Shadow King cut him off from the throw. One count only. Oh, look out, referee. AJ threw the Shadow King into the referee. Man, this one's getting crazy. Of course, everyone remembers that three-way match last year. With Crawford, the Giant, and #1 contender Kevin Welch. What a match that was. And AJ, just collapses him in the corner. And he goes for the snake eyes. And off the ropes, big boot. Oh, and AJ was going to try and put him away with the leg drop, but the Shadow King with the belly-to-belly suplex. Powerbomb on the... Who throws the Giant around like that? 1, 2, and AJ kicks out. He almost had him. Oh, and now the Giant is busted open. 1, 2, and again the Giant kicks out. But look out, Crawford to the top rope. And he just misses. He is exhausted. Oh, up in the air. Boom. Knocks the bottom out, just misses. These guys telling the entire roster of the MVWF, try to follow this. Boom, drops the leg across the back of the head. Crawford now wants to win so badly. 1, 2, and AJ kicks out for like the 7th time in this match alone. And he's bleeding really badly. Oh, man. Look at Crawford's face, if you can see it. The blood pouring down onto his chest. And he's desperately trying to set up that ankle lock that he went for earlier on the Giant, but the Giant having none of it. And it's one thing to be a Dark Lord Wizard Beast, it's another thing to be strapped in a bear hug.
A competitor has been...
And now AJ the Giant has made the Shadow King submit. And now it's down to AJ and Crawford. And they're going to go to war here. Oh, rabbit punch. Double underhook suplex. And the Giant now, uncharacteristically going to the top rope. But Crawford to his feet. And the Giant jumped anyway. And Crawford called his bluff. Oh, look at this, just a taunting side headlock. Trying to rub more blood in his eyes, perhaps. 1, 2, and the Giant kicks out again. I don't know why AJ jumped off the top rope like that. Bear hug, oh, drops him. I don't know if that wasn't out of exhaustion. 1, 2, and Crawford kicks out. Shadow King just getting his shit together to leave. He was not successful in his first time out, but he did defeat Rock Holly in the first couple of minutes of this match. Oh, sleeper suplex by the Giant. What a devastating move. But Crawford trying to stay in it. It has been whittling down. If you are just joining us in this five-way, and it is down to Crawford and AJ for the #1 contendership, and he's got the Kimura. Can he make the Giant tap? He does! Crawford, Keyman Ryan Crawford is the #1 contender. What a tremendous match this was. I gotta say, the Giant looked fantastic in this match all the same, as did the Shadow King. Brandon Bones, not so much. But of course, when you make your debut and you're fighting from all different directions.
Here is your winner, Ryan Crawford.
That's right, folks. He's the #1 contender for the MVWF Championship now. And he has got the crowd behind him. All right, folks, big, heavy consequences in this one. The classic rivalry between the Skinny Wolf and Ron Awesome reaches perhaps its final chapter, as Ron Awesome is putting his career on the line, is that if he cannot win a match, if he cannot avenge himself against the Skinny Wolf, he will retire. And it's in a fight pit match, so submissions and knockouts only. Nice DDT by the Skinny Wolf. Oh man, look at the right hands from behind by the Skinny Wolf, and that's exactly how he likes to fight. And Ron Awesome with a huge Uranagi and just kicks him in the chest. The Awesome One wants to get his career back in order so badly, but if he figures if he can't meet and beat his old rival, well, then there was no point in continuing on. He drops the knees. Ooh, ow. He didn't even register. course, lots of people have been wondering about the status and health of the Skinny Wolf, as he's been off TV for several weeks after he and Rock Holly lost to the Rock and Roll Express. Of course, Ron Awesome had that great series of match with Kid Christian, and he lost. Headbutt. Of course, he had his big match with the Wolf last year, and the Wolf beat him up pretty bad, and the great right hands of the Wolf connecting almost every time. Ron Awesome trying to add some speed to his repertoire and clotheslines the Wolf down. And fighting with the fists is not working out for the Awesome One. Of course, this MVWF crowd here in Boston, they know the Skinny Wolf very well from his days of fighting with Brent Diesel. He is an MVWF legend, make no mistake about it. Without question. And the Wolf now stomping on the hands of Ron Awesome, trying to take away his ability to throw punches. And look at this, he just has no respect for the Awesome One, an MVWF original. And the Wolf again has Ron Awesome in the ropes. Sends him flying off, crashing to the mat. The Awesome One doesn't care for this slow pace nonsense. Like I said, he was trying all match so far to try and get the pace picked up. If this is a fight pit match, you gotta knock him out or you gotta make him submit. Power bomb! Ron Awesome, what's he got in store? Gets underneath the wall. Awesome driver! Is the Wolf still with it? The referee's outside the ring. Ron Awesome. Awesome. You know, with the camel clutch. What he likes to call the Rear Admiral. The Wolf does not care if this crowd likes him or hates him. That's got to be the one thing that he's had for the always questionable relationship he's had with Rock Holly as a tag team. And he just stared down Ron Awesome like he didn't have anything left in the tank. And now Skinny Wolf just teeing off on him. Oh man, the dreaded teabag right at Ron Awesome's face. That was awful. And again, nothing. And the Wolf just having his way with his rival. Could the Skinny Wolf be any more in charge? As now he's paying him back with a camel clutch with a rear admiral of his own. The Wolf just not accepting anything from Ron Awesome today, who's got almost no offense left. And now again, just teeing off on him in the corner. What does Ron Awesome do? Wait, he got the brass knucks! That's how he beat Ron Awesome in the match with the fork. And he stabbed him in the face 27 times with a fork. And now he's got him with a rear admiral. That's right, that's why the Skinny Wolf's face is so scarred. Ron Awesome had stabbed him. Oh, and there's the brass knucks right back at him! The Skinny Wolf does not forget. Oh! And that's it. What? Oh, that's right. Fight Pit matches are 2 out of 3. Men are bleeding, as this has been a very graphic pay-per-view thus far, and there's the headbutt. Here comes Ron Awesome. Oh, and another headbutt! Tasting blood in his mouth. Ron Awesome goes on the offense. And now just bashing his own face. And there it is, the rear admiral. And it's bloody battle royal time. Awesome driver. But the Wolf tasting his own blood after dominating the Awesome One for this first 10 minutes and face first into the cage. Oh man, this one's getting gross. Yeah, but the Skinny Wolf match, all right. He is bleeding profusely. Bleeding all over Ron Awesome's head. Over his chest. And the Wolf taunting the crowd. The crowd has always been behind Ron Awesome in these situations. And where is the Skinny Wolf going? He was thinking about going to the top of the cage. Come on, Ron. Don't waste time. You're down one fall. And into the rear admiral again. And the Wolf taps. They are 1-1. Back body drop. Spine buster. Slam. Look at that, how much they hate each other. Awesome has finally avenged himself after all these years against the Skinny Wolf. Oh man, that awesome driver was exactly that. Absolutely awesome. And after taunting him and toying with him earlier in the match, the Skinny Wolf was made to pay. But Ron Awesome paid for it in blood. These two old hated rivals going to the extreme here tonight, taking it as far as it would go.
Here is your winner, Awesome Ron.
Oh, wait a minute. It's Kid Christian. Kid Christian's coming after the Awesome One and dumps him off the top of the... Oh, my God. He is not happy that Ron Awesome's career is not over. And he has a big match tonight. What is he doing? Oh, and Ron Awesome just throwing fists. And Skinny Wolf thinks it's funny. But the Awesome One has been through so much in this match, and just they hate each other too. Come on, referee, get in the middle of them. Oh, clotheslines him down. Come on. Oh, the referee goes down. Whoa, look at the referee. Trying to call for help, but no one's coming. Right hand. Oh, man. Backbreaker. All right, we will be right back. We're going to clean these guys out of here. And Kid Christian feels victorious. Well, congratulations to Ron Awesome. I bet I know who he wants to face next. And Kid Christian needs to be calmed down out there. Now these three rivals, former good friends, they are the Jobber Squad. Finally going to settle their differences here tonight. The jealousy of local talent and Jimmy Controversy. Both men who have recently just scored their one and only victory in the MVWF. Kid Christian's had several victories, in fact. And with Kid Christian still down there, no need for any entrances. They got a 20-minute time limit to hash this out. Local talent got Kid Christian up on his shoulders for the flapjack. These three jobbers went through almost the entire season last year without scoring a single victory until Kid Christian scored his first upset over Ron Awesome. Oh, man. But Kid Christian, well, he's beat a few other guys, including Jimmy Controversy. Came within a hair of beating AJ the Giant a couple weeks back as well. And, of course, all three of these men were the last three guys in the Battle Royal with Kevin Welch. And Kid Christian, the guy who's probably got the most clout of the three, hanging back and just taunting them. Man, get the hell out of the ring. Former tag team partners, Controversy and Christian. Kid Christian, that is. And they're just practicing throwing each other over the top rope like they should have done this past Sunday. Oh, man, nice kick by Kid Christian. He might be feeling it right now. Guess not. He felt that instead. Fired into the corner. Kid Christian would be to his advantage. He could probably capitalize on a victory here a lot more than Controversy and Local Talent could, but anything's a start. And Kid Christian probably played that a lot better than you might have thought, considering now he's got the two of them fighting each other. Even though the two of them were mad at him at first. And a double side Russian leg sweep right there on Jimmy Controversy. And Local Talent looking to assert himself with a gutbuster. I don't know if I've ever seen Local Talent pose in the ring before. Of course, Local Talent did get a recent opportunity to wrestle the MVWF World's Heavyweight Champion in a non-title match, but he was out of that match in about a minute. And Controversy kicks out. And Kid Christian, sensing that perhaps maybe he's losing his grip on this match, runs in and asserts himself. Whoop. Didn't want to get caught outside. Nice sucker job by Kid Christian, who's got a lot more experience than these other two dudes. Dude. Oh, nice. Nice high knee right there. And a big right hand by Jimmy Controversy, who now, for the first time in this match, looks like he's got a shot. But he better make up his mind what he wants to do, or this will happen. Nice counter move. Oh, single leg trip. Controversy couldn't get it done right there. Could not build enough momentum. What an event Kings of War has been thus far. Just take this match as your advantage to take a piss break, because it's going to get crazy from here. Nice super kick by Jimmy Controversy. Feeling it. Feels like he might have an opportunity here. 1, 2. Local Talent kicks out. With only 33 attribute points and a mustache, Local Talent hanging in there. And a second try, but Kid Christian on the ball finally. Clothesline way out of the mark. What's this? What's he going for? Pump handle. Collar bomb. And in fact, he did that to the Giant a few weeks back. 1, 2. And Jimmy Controversy breaks it up, getting in the way of the count. That might have been it. Oh, quick little short power bomb right there, but Local Talent on the spot. And a big, powerful clothesline. Controversy on point. But Kid Christian was local to the local talent. Nice suplex. And he's going after local talent instead. Going for the cover. 1, 2, and too long to get that cover. And local talent manages to get free. And this match continues. I guess I want to thank all those other federations up there for letting us borrow their ring. Because even though this event was called Kings of War, this is not the arena that I built 2 nights ago. I don't know, so maybe I didn't save it, or maybe I double saved it and picked the wrong one. I don't know. And Jimmy Controversy breaks up the pin attempt. And I'm feeling like these guys, all 3 of them might have an opportunity to walk away with this, but local talent being extended a lot longer than he ever really has in the ring. And the local driver going for the cover. 1, 2, local talent with the upset. Well done, local talent. With the 2nd victory of his career, in spite of kicks like that to the mustache. Well, you gotta give it up. It's not like anybody looked bad here. Jimmy Controversy, well, he did his very best, didn't he?
Here is
Congratulations,
your winner,
local
the
talent.
Superstar.
Congratulations, local talent. You did it, buddy. Well, you talk about crazy shows. 4 of these 6 men had a great match on Sunday. One that, even though it was bound by the constraints of the rules, wasn't really bound by the constraints of the rules, and now they don't have anything to worry about here in this trios ladder tag match. The Manchester Police Department, Officer Bob, Officer Dave, and Officer Tony are going to face the Spruce Street Butchers, Stan, Reggie, and Hector. Of course, this notorious Match Vegas Street Gang, the local police department, clashing here in the MVWF for supremacy. And last time it was the SSB who had their hands raised. But that was 2-on-2. This time it's 3-on-3 in a ladder match, and anything goes. Now the MPD is only here on their second match ever. And technically, Officer Tony is making his debut. Let's get it going. They are strapped with riot gear. And they are ready to be kings of war tonight. Do not cross the blue line.
And his opponents, first, at a combined weight of 741 pounds, SSB Stan, SSB Redhead, and SSB Hernandez, the Mean Street Posse.
The Spruce Street Butchers, Vegas's most notorious street gang. Where else will you ever see the local police department fighting a notorious street gang on any wrestling federation? How does he drink like that? Oh, I am looking forward to this one. The teamwork, look at it. Oh, look out. Don't get caught alone with the cops, Reggie. This crowd all over him. Oh, I have no doubt in my mind. This one's gonna be great. Let's get it on. Oh, man. Action all over the place. looking outside. I can't even tell which cop is which. The MPD's got their riot gear on. And that's exactly what this match is going to be. And oh, how about that? Reggie just curb stomped the cop. And the Stan's got one of the cops up on the top rope. What's he going to do? Oh, man, look at that. Rolling Samoan drop from the second rope. And this is an anything goes brawl. Oh, just shoved the ladder into Hector. He can take out his legs. He can't climb that ladder. And he can't be big. So much action all over the place. Hector stalking. And the police department, the Manchester Police Department, not having any respect for this crowd either. German suplex with a big man. Look at the power. I think that might be Tony. See Hector anywhere. And the Butchers look like pile driver on the, oh my God, on the ladder. And another power bomb. And the Butchers ruling the ring. He could have climbed the ladder. He decided not to. DDT. Hector stood there. He doesn't want to climb the ladder either. They just want to hurt these cops. Oh. He doesn't care if he hits his own tag team partner. He just wants to hit people with the ladder. Oh, right from behind. And now one of the MPD is alone inside the ring. He's going for the suitcase full of warrants. And Stan meets him at the top of the ladder. And the Butchers need to get in there. Need to make this stop. Here comes Hector. Oh! And he's one that can reach all the way up there and stop that from happening. And oh! Off the ladder goes the cop. And now Stan all by himself. And the Butchers with their first chance. And he's got it. The Butchers win the ladder match. Look at this right here. And there's where Stan won this match. And another fan for the Spruce Street Butchers.
Stan, SSB Redhead, and SSB Hernandez, the Mean Street Posse.
That's the Spruce Street Butchers, you dizzy wench. Now, lots of controversy between these two teams. They had a rivalry going, and the Jacksons had thought that they had won it, but they got leapfrogged by the Kingdoms of Nightmares, who went on to defeat the Rock and Roll Express. It was just a matter of which match was going to be a #1 contendership match. And well, they won the one that mattered. And they won the belts, and now the Jacksons being rewarded for their prior victory. So hopefully we can put all that other nonsense behind us. But the Kingdom of Nightmares have a lot to live up to. Walking to the ring with purpose. Will we see any more of the tough love style of Kyle Empire trying to motivate his younger brother, Nick Jackson? And here they come, folks. The MVWF World Tag Team Champions. Tag titles
Kyle
on the line.
Jackson, the Destroyer, Nick Jackson, on the way to the ring. At a combined weight of 416 pounds, Kyle Jackson and the Destroyer, Nick Jackson, the lead.
They're the challengers.
Kyle Jackson, the Destroyer, Nick Jackson, And their opponents,
Okay.
at a combined weight of 475 pounds, they are the Tag Team Champions, Adrian Knight and Mr. Nightmare, the Knights of the Round Table.
The Kingdom of Nightmares defending the tag titles. Both Mr. Nightmare and Adrian Knight were successful in singles matches recently. So I hope their tag team game is still strong. Tag titles on the line, 30-minute time limit. Nice suplex right there by Kyle Empire. These two guys just have a natural rivalry between them, Kyle Empire and Adrian Knight. We're going to be seeing them at some time in the near future. We got to see them in a one-on-one match again. And of course, they did team that one time as well. So there is some history there. Oh, fastball punch by the former lead pitcher for the Boston Baked Beans. And he is feeling it tonight. He's feeling confident that they're going to win these tag titles. Of course, their success, much of it seems to derive from the fact of how brutally tough he is on his brother Nick. Of course, Nick won that big 8-man scramble last year, but really didn't follow up that much. Defeated like 6 out of the other 7 guys. And now look at this double team move. High crossbody rocket launcher, and he nips up right out of it. And Adrian Knight goes right after Kyle Empire. Man, there's some heat there. Mr. Nightmare's shown a lot of potential. He's been rocket strapped to the top here of the tag team division. The much more fluid tag team division in Season 2, which if you were critical of the tag team division in Season 1, I understand why, but of course, it was absolutely dominated by the Victory Dojo. Nice Jackson cutter. And now Kyle Empire to the top ropes. Swanton bomb. 1. And Mr. Nightmare only allows 1. Nice kick. Bit of a Camelot kick there from Adrian Knight. But Kyle Empire trading strikes with him. Catches him upside down in the Hurricane Rope. Oh, man. And drops him for the fall of the Empire. Nice elbow shot, catches him on the inside, over the shoulder. Scoop slam attempt, counter with a high cross body and a series of fists. This here is, of course, the Kingdom's first tag team title defense. And look at Kyle Empire just bending Mr. Nightmare over, staring at Adrian Knight. Curb stomp! Right on his face. And a bit of a fastball punch, but he is setting up for the big one. Here it comes. Boom! Connects. Has Kyle Empire won the belts here? 1, 2, and Mr. Nightmare just gets the shoulder up in time. Clothesline way off the mark. As Mr. Nightmare just casually avoided it and countered with a Northern Lights suplex. Haven't seen much Nick Jackson. Perhaps this is Kyle's approach. Just let his brother ride his coattails and just try and get it done himself. And Nick was going for the tag, but Kyle dodged it. And he's going to get clotheslined on the top rope. Back and forth. Empire sends him across the ropes. Mr. Nightmare over in foreign territory. But he manages to fight his way out as both men trying to cut the ring off. And now the Knights looking to perhaps double team move, thrust kick, pile driver. That could be it. But Nick on point makes the save. Brilliantly collided both Jackson boys together right there. As the Kingdom of Nightmares look like they're starting to put their act together like champions do. And there's that Hurricane Rana he was going for earlier. Up in the air, counter move, sunset flip, too close to the ropes. Adrian Knight laying the boots in on him. Maintaining control, doing damage on his hated rival, apparently hated rival, Kyle Empire. And he drops those knees. That's been a big move tonight. And now Kyle completely cut off from his corner. Oh, spoke too soon. And there was the tag. Drop toe hold, elbow drop. The Jacksons keeping it simple. And now into a camel clutch. But Adrian Knight not staying locked in it. Fighting to keep the arms over the shoulders, excuse me, the knees. Belly to belly suplex. And maybe this is what they were waiting for. Perhaps they see the Destroyer as the weak link of the team. And Adrian Knight is perhaps taunting the crowd too much. Do not underestimate Nick Jackson. And there it is. Arm drag. Right hand. Sends him off the ropes. Knee to the midsection. Knee to the midsection. And a side Jackson leg sweep. Just like his brother demanded that he do. DDT. Nick Jackson, though, up on the second rope, going to take a big risk. Fist drop, drives the fist into the young face of Adrian Knight, who's only in his second year of MVWF competition. Nice neck breaker off the ropes. And Kyle Empire getting a well-deserved rest here as Nick was making a good showing for himself up into that point right there. Kick doesn't knock him down. Sidestep, nice step. Oh, stomps him in the back of the hamstring. And an uppercut. Quickly goes for the cover, smart move. But Mr. Nightmare too close to that. Breaks it up. Nick apparently had some words for him. And of course, that may have bought Adrian Knight a few seconds, but it's done him no good so far. And the Destroyer working over the left leg of Adrian Knight. Tag team titles on the line. First title defense for the Kingdom of Nightmares. Clotheslines him down from the right side. And Nick Jackson, to his credit, has not lost his grip. And now he's going for that camel clutch on Mr. Nightmare, who is right near the ropes. Nice kick. Goes for the cover right there smartly. 2. And Nick Jackson showing some guts. And he needs to get out of there and make the tag to Kyle. But oh, Mr. Nightmare overwhelms him. Nice avoidance of that kick. And now it doesn't get any further away from your corner than this, as the Kingdom of Nightmares isolating. Oh my God, that spin kick sends him into the announce table. And another high kick. Perhaps busts the face of Nick Jackson, and those spin kicks keep coming. The strikes keep coming. And Nick Jackson trying to save his own life here. Oh man, a flurry. Usually Mr. Nightmare likes to do that from the top rope to the outside. A flying neck breaker, Adrian Knight style. And he's going for the Jackson clutch. Takes him down. Mr. Nightmare hard to hold on to. And he gets clotheslined over the top rope. And Mr. Nightmare maybe setting up here. What's he gonna do? Oh, space flying tiger drop. And Kyle Empire, having enough of this, decides to give his brother an advantage. Nice counter move by Nick Jackson, but the spin kick on the inside to the head. Wow, what a tremendous aerial move that was from Mr. Nightmare just a few moments ago as Nick found himself tied up in the ropes. Drops the knee on Mr. Nightmare. And here comes Kyle Empire. Perhaps going to back cleanup. Oh, but he gets his eyes raked. Look out, Nick. Oh, look at this move right here. Nightmare, double sledge. Kyle took his eye off the ball there. He took a beating earlier in this match. I don't know if he's entirely recovered from it. Now keep in mind, these two teams went to a 20-minute time limit in their first match, where the third hand was coming down on Nick Jackson as Adrian Knight had him pinned. Many say that was a 3 count. Many say that it was not. Oh, man. Knee to the face. Kyle relying on what got him to the dance. That right hand. And for the second time in this match, he's been torturing the lower back of Mr. Nightmare, which of course will make it easier for him to hit that fastball punch, limiting the mobility and ability to counter of a Mr. Nightmare. And Kyle just talking to him. He needs to get on top of this. His emotions may be running too high. He was waiting for Mr. Nightmare. He wants to see him crawl. Up on the shoulders. Empire driver. And he is poised. Fastball punch. Oh my God, he hit him in the back of the head this time. He might have wanted to go for a pin right there. Putting his moves together. Nice kick. Sets him up. Pass for a springboard. Decides against it. Catches the foot. I think he might have anticipated that Mr. Nightmare might have seen that coming, and here he is. In the regal stretch. And there is the tornado of nightmares, and Kyle Empire taps out. Mr. Nightmare scoring an upset win over Kyle Empire. Well, I'll tell you what, the Kingdom of Nightmare show that they are an amazing team. And we have our first successful tag team title defense. But I think the saga between these 4 men will continue. Congratulations to Adrian Knight and Mr. Nightmare. Successful tag team defense. Well, folks, it's time for our main event. Let's run it down. Kevin Welch came so close so many times to try and become a #1 contender for this title. Won the Ultimate Sacrifice tournament in spite of his so many disappointing outings during the first season. Defeated Conor McGregor at Matchmania. Won the Ultimate Sacrifice tournament and this past Sunday's Battle Royal to become the #1 contender. But of course, in a rematch after the Ultimate Sacrifice tournament, he lost in quick fashion to the MVWF champion, Ryan Doyle. But keeping in mind, that loss in that tournament is the only loss that Doyle has suffered all year long. And of course, Kevin Welch being accompanied by 3 hot bitches. Candy Sucks in the middle, hot Asian wife to his right, and Taylor What's-Her-Face. Doyle been so dominant this year. This is his first title defense, and no MVWF champion has been able to successfully defend the title with a victory. Crawford technically has a draw, but he was not deemed victorious. And we are about to get started here in our main event of Kings of War.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Action Championship.
Kings of War! Title on the line! Let's do this! And there he is, folks! The challenger! Kevin Welch has waited so long for this opportunity. Oh, watch out, that bitch is crazy. But has he ever faced such a challenge? Well, yes, he has. And he is 1-1 with the champion. Can Kevin Welch be successful here tonight? What an event it has been. It has been all-out war all night long at Kings of War. The weight of the world is on his shoulders. He looks ready. And there he is, folks, the champion. The dominant MVWF champion. And keeping in mind, folks, he is the forever Phase 1 MVWF World's Heavyweight Street Fight Champion from back in Phase 1, winning the last match in 2007 or 8, or whenever that Match Mania was, winning the triple threat match and earning his 16th-month reign as MVWF champion and making it last forever. Of course, the story goes, the day he quit smoking, he was undefeated for about 6 months prior to winning the belt. So he was undefeated for 2 years. And of course, a couple seasons before that, in what we called the off-season team challenge, Doyle's team won that as well. And now here, once again, he is MVWF champion. And that's the title. It's on the line.
Introducing the challenger from New Hampshire, weighing in at 175 pounds, Big Ham Kevin Welch.
First title shot. Is he ready?
Introducing the champion from Manchester, New Hampshire, weighing in at 252 pounds, he is the World's Heavyweight Action Champion the Urban Gladiator, Ryan D.
That's right, Ryan Doyle, the champion. Survivor of so many wars. Killed Jesus Christ in the ring. Surrendering the belt. It is all on the line here in our main event. The challenger is ready. Joe Taguchi, referee. And the bell is rung. And they tie up. Nice. Rear waist lock into the takedown. Doyle unable to escape, and Welch just throws him away. Oh man, nice takedown by the challenger. Drops him right in his face. Double underhook. Oh, Bloody Sunday. Right on his curly head. Backdrop driver into the corner. Might have connected with the bottom turnbuckle. And Kevin Welch employing some wrestling strategy to begin here. And what's he going for? Inverted figure four. He wants to make him tap. And decides to let go. But of course, if you take away Doyle's vertical base, he won't be able to do things like the humanure off the ropes. Oh, and they collide. Clothesline over the top rope. Doyle capitalizing on that accidental collision. 20 counts outside the ring. MVWF rules. Into the corners. Shoulder block to the midsection. And belly-to-belly suplex. And now Doyle with the gator roll. Going to try and wear his man out into the side crossface. Nice standing vertical suplex. And Doyle beating his chest. Feeling like he's in control. Headbutt connects. A little bit of Irish martial arts right there. And he cannot hold on to the cross arm breaker. Keep in mind, Kevin Welch did train to face Conor McGregor at Matchmania last year. On September 30th of last year, he defeated him pretty handily. Which many people credited that was the reason why Conor lost to Khabib. Right hand. Doyle firing out his way out of the corner, and here he comes from behind, just laying him in. And Kevin Welch, collides perhaps his head with the ring post and just kicks him square in the face. Doyle going for the cover. 1 count only. It's pretty obvious from these eyes that Kevin Welch has trained for this match. His stamina is up. He's been working on his fundamentals. And another shoulder block. This time comes up short, and a clothesline in return. There's your receipt. Right hands, look at the brawling skills. Oh. God damn it, liver claw. Shut up, liver. You're fine. And a 1 count only. Oh, wow, look at that right there. That dragon screw clothesline Doyle on the second rope. And all it did was piss him off. Bloody Sunday again. Drops him on his head. I don't know how many more times that can happen to Welch, but he's going to show with that jawbreaker that it didn't bother him. And into the liver claw. Here in this rubber match. Oh, and man, he's telling him all about the big ham. Mr. Enormous Genitals, Kevin Welch, taunting Doyle from inside the ring and telling him to get back in there. They go for the Rocky 3-punch and a backdrop driver drops him again on his head. Candy sucks over there, wincing in pain. Uh-oh, here it is, the rear naked choke. The employer of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Doyle. Look at this! Kevin Welch, counter move 1, 2, new champion, no! Nice counter move. Obviously he's been working with Crawford. Oh, but that shoulder breaker might put it all to rest. Guess not. And now Kevin Welch going to the top rope. Perhaps a little bit of desperation on his part, but he's going for that suplex to the floor. Look out, ladies. Oh! Almost dropped him right on Hot Asian Wife. Blocks that kick. See, now that's some Crawford stuff right there. They must be training together. I know they were watching WrestleMania 10 the other day. Oh, GTS. Oh, man, and a straight shin kick to the chin. But Crawford powers his way to his feet. He ate it. Bulldog. Crawford teaching this. And I can't see what he's doing. Is it a chin lock? Doyle trying to fight his way out of it and gets the jawbreaker. Nice left jab and a kick from the right side, but the punch is blocked. Off the ropes. Oh, man, running forearm smash. And now, the stomps on the knees. Goes for the cover. Can he kick out? 1, 2. No, barely a 2. Oh, man, an elbow shot. Kevin's bleeding. He's bleeding. Oh, tried to hold on to that front face lock. Oh, man, got the choke on, but Kevin was in the ropes. And the referee calls for the break. That guillotine choke got it done, and now Doyle calling for a finish. But he may have taken too long. Wild punch. As fatigue starting to set in. Package pile driver. And Welch has been dropped on his head numerous times. And this is the setup. Into the triangle. Look at Kevin now. Picking him up. Drops him. Barely getting himself free. He's shown tremendous feats of strength in his tenure in the MVWF. But he couldn't quite get him all the way up, but it was enough to get him free. Belly-to-belly suplexes. Doyle now really getting into gear and establishing dominance. And now into the Hell's Gate. Kevin Welch, he's in trouble. Will he tap? Will the dream fade? He's trying to make him tap, and oh, he gets free. I think he slipped free. And the Doyle immediately going for the cover. And one of the girls is up on the apron. Hot Asian wife makes the save. Oh! Distracting the referee in Kevin's time of need. And another package pile driver. Again. Another cross arm breaker. Kevin Welch needs to mount some offense as the champion has just been dominant. Oh, look at this. Bloody Sunday return right back at ya. Goes with a cover. 1, 2, and Doyle kicks out at 2. This time a legitimate 2. And every time Kevin goes for the pin, he gets that much closer. Snake eyes. Doyle just taunting the man and stomping on the cut. And wearing him down with the crossface, using his mat grappling skills to dominate. And now the cross arm breaker, he's gone for it twice. And Kevin fighting his way out. What's this? Oh! Running right hand. A third belly-to-belly suplex. Kevin Welch is falling way behind here. He needs to pull it together. And a desperation right hand. And a forearm smash gets it done. The challenger bloody and battered. Powerbomb! How much more can Kevin Welch take? This has got to be it. Oh man, he's gonna try and make him bleed more. Doyle just taking out his frustrations on why a guy he beat so simply before has not yet been defeated. 1, 2, kick out again. Blood pouring down the challenger's face. And he's fighting back. Does he have anything left to put him away with? No. Cuts him off again. Cross arm breaker. And again, the challenger stepping up to counter. What's Doyle gonna do? Oh no! He's gonna do the desperation move. Suplex from the top. Paying him back. Doyle will take a count out, but it's a long 20 count in the MVWF. This crowd in Boston at the Defeat Center, loving this event from the MVWF, a long time in coming to return. And here it is, suplex powerbomb. That's his finishing move. Pin him. You've got him. Needed him away from the ropes. Took a long time to get that cover. 1, 2, and the champion, just at the last moment, kicks out. And the challenger poised Spear! Cover him! 1, 2, and Doyle kicks out again! Welch is in disbelief! That's right! Big ham! Big ham! Oh yeah, now he's going to the top rope! High risk move! What's he gonna do? Elbow drop misses! What a match! Cross arm breaker! Doyle going with what brought him to the dance, and again! He hasn't even really been able to damage the arm that badly because Welch is not staying in it. Nice DDT! Oh! And again with the headbutt and blood spurting out of the forehead. Nice counter move. Kevin Welch sets him up. Into the corner. Bulldog out of the corner. He's going to have to hit him harder than that, though. Nothing there. Kevin building momentum. Uppercut misses. Oh, no. Tombstone. Pile driver. Dropped on his head again. Bare naked choke. Right in front of the cameras. Kevin in trouble. Elbows his way. Counter move again. Come on, referee. 1, 2, and oh. Couldn't hold his grip. Uppercut. Top rope, clothesline! Both men are down. Whoever gets to their feet first will have a huge advantage. The challenger has stepped up to the plate tonight. He wants to be champion in his one and so far only opportunity to be the champion. Pulling himself to his feet. Face first to the turnbuckle. Going 80 style. And Doyle is bleeding. And we are definitely at an event called Kings of War. Up kick. Connects clothesline, takes his head off. Doyle. In the crosshairs. Oh man, that was a huge kick. How much more can they take? Whose will bend and break first? Oh, wait a minute. Kevin Welch, what is he doing? He's setting him up. He's bringing him to the top rope. What's he going to do? Oh, my God, no! Power bomb off the top rope! Pin him! Pin him! 1, 2, no! If that won't do it, what will? The challenger, desperate. What's it gonna take to put the champion down for good and paying him back for those forearm strikes earlier that exacerbated the cuts on his head? Wow, and they are just fighting. With all they have, big elbow smash. No, stupid. To get him. Front DDT. Cover him. Oh, Kevin losing his temper now. This could be it. 1, 2, no! Are you kidding me? This champion, indomitable. Oh, nice left jab. Works so well for him all match. Look at that. All of a sudden, catching that second wind. And when he goes back to the grappling, it works for Doyle. And into the triangle. Kevin Welch looks like he's trapped. I can't see him getting out of this one. Stuck for a long time. Oh, I think the champion might have let him go. I think he let him go. He wants to pin him. 1, 2. No, you gotta goddamn kidding me. Kevin Welch putting on a career performance tonight, as is the champion. Up on the shoulders. Oh, man. And a spinning tornado forearm smash. Sends him off the ropes, and again, what a collision. You can't say they didn't hit each other hard. Oh no, here it is, the humanoid. Oh, drops him on his head. This is over. It is over. Successful title defense. It is over. Make it stop. 1, 2, 3. No! What? What? Kevin Welch just stands right up. And gets cut off again. He survived the humanure. And the champion torturing him, stretching him, trying to sap his spirit. And Kevin breaks free again. He continues to fight. What's Kevin do? Oh my God, he is so too far across the ring for that. He's too far. Kevin looking for a springboard. What's he gonna do? He decided against it. Suplex powerbomb, his finishing move. Cover him. 1, 2, and again the champion will not stay down. Fist drop. And he's poised. Spear. Cover him. 1, 2. New champion! New champion! Kevin Welch has overcome the odds! He brought everything that he had! He left it all in the ring! And no champion has been able to successfully defend the belt as Kevin Welch is your new MVWF champion.
Here is your winner and new
Dreams do come true.
Action champion, Big Ham.
Fuck off, ref.
Welch.
He's got bitches to go have sex with. I don't know, a bit of a controversial call earlier in the match, though, when Hot Asian Wife made the save. But you've got to give it up for the tenacity of this challenger who truly stepped up in such a way and earned himself the world's heavyweight championship. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Damian Andrews, and I am a thrall of the Shadow King. And we're going to take next week off to let the dust settle after this enormous event. But once again, congratulations to Kevin Welch. I hope you have a 3-on-1 with those pretty little ladies that came out with you at ringside. Congratulations, sir. You earned it.